The 3 E's to inner peace. Hey guys, my name's Tabby and I'm actually here to help inspire your thoughts to create inner peace and to come to a basic understanding of why maybe some of our lives are chaotic and why some of our lives are so peaceful. So I want to share with you my experiences and some few simple things that have helped me along my journey. So I remember about a year ago when I used to cry based on relieving pain or relieving something that was hurting inside me. And I remember feeling like there might be a little bit of evil in the world, or maybe even a lot. And why couldn't things be more harmonious? Why couldn't things be, why couldn't there be more love? And so I remember that. But today, when I do cry, if I do cry, it's mainly when I'm in a state of meditation and I get into such a deep place that is divine and I feel blessed because of it. And that blessed place is like a high vibration that it's almost overwhelming because it feels so good. And I just want to share 3 simple things that start with the letter E to bring inner peace into your life. So number one is energy knows no better to go than where you place it. So basically, when you get into a place where you're by yourself and there's no outside stimuli, there's no music, there's no people around, there's no lights, your eyes are shut, you're in a comfortable position, maybe you're laying down in bed, you could possibly be going to sleep or you could possibly be waking up. What are your thoughts? What are they telling you? Where are you focusing your energy? Are you focusing energy on appreciation? Or are you focusing it on all the tasks that you have ahead of you that are overwhelming? Or are you focusing on something that happened in the past that maybe you can't forgive yourself for? Or are you maybe focusing on everything that is ahead of you that you don't know how to handle? Or are you counting your blessings? I mean, where are you focusing your energy? So step number 1 is to focus your energy in a place that feels good to you. And it doesn't matter what it is, as long as it feels good to you. The moment you find something that does feel good, hold it there. Keep that focus in that place. And if it takes visualizing, that's great. Because there is power in desire and there is power in imagination. Imagination is amazing because it's the next step to desire. Desire is the power and the energy that sets out the vibration to attract it into your life. And imagination is what molds that energy to tweak it to make it better for you. So focus on your blessings. Focus on appreciation. Focus on what makes you feel good. And then you can move on from there. So step number 2 is to embrace where you're at and where you are, or who you are. So basically, a year ago, I was in a place where I was working 2 jobs, minimum wage. I didn't feel, I wasn't sure of where I was going. I had no purpose. I was like, what is my purpose in life? I'm not sure what my destiny is. Basically like, how am I going to shape the world? Because that's really what I wanted. I wanted to be able to live a life of freedom. I wanted to be able to walk on white sandy beaches with no shoes on and, splash in the ocean if I wanted to and not have to ask for a work off or ask, whether I can go to the bathroom or not or have holidays off. I remember when I had a job and I had to work every single holiday and I didn't get one holiday off. I remember one Thanksgiving, I had to work 14 hours and it was not enjoyable at all because it was the busiest time of the year and people were mad because we were 2 hours behind reservation. I remember those days and it was frustrating and it was overwhelming. But once again, I wasn't focusing on imagining the future I wanted, so I was staying stuck in the place that I was at. Does that make sense? I hope so. But anyway, embrace where you are. And when you realize that you're in the perfect place at the perfect time, that is when you can move forward with your life. That is when you can start being okay with where you're at, being okay with who you are, loving yourself 100%, and realizing that beauty is not outside of you. Beauty is an energy that is found within yourself. There's a beautiful, beautiful place within you, but you just need to find it. And you need to embrace it. And you need to expand on it. And when you embrace beauty and you embrace where you're at, then you vibrate at a higher existence and you attract those things into your life. You attract the things that you're focusing on, right? Energy goes where focus flows. Yeah. Anyway, you know what I mean? So step number 1 is energy knows no better than to go where you place it. And step number 2 is to embrace where you're at and who you are. And step number 3 is actually, it might surprise you, it's actually ego. Ego can be used as a stepping stone. And what I realized is that when I was consciously aware of my ego, because most of the time I'm not, or I wasn't, and we all have ego. It's something that is naturally born within us, but ego will keep you in a place of fear. It will hold you back from your dreams and desires because ego keeps you in a defensive state. And when you're in a defensive state, you can't be open to success. You can't be open to constructive criticism. You can't be open to the life you want because you're holding on so tight to the life that you have now that you're not willing to let it go. It's like taking your fist and clenching it really, really tight and saying, I don't think so. I don't like change. I don't want you to tell me how I need to change. But the second that you open your hand, you let go of that place where you think you're always right and that things have to be a certain way, and you place your beliefs in a box, until you open the box and you allow those beliefs to flourish and you allow new information in and you allow yourself to ask the question, why do other people think the way they do? Why do people have certain belief systems that I don't? Why is the sky blue, you know? Start questioning your beliefs, because when you question your beliefs, you release the ego. And when you do that, you're able to forgive yourself and you're able to forgive others that you may be holding on to subconsciously. I had this a couple days ago. I had to forgive somebody and a situation, actually a life situation that I had been holding on to my whole life since childhood. And it made me break down in tears, but that's also a stepping stone to inner peace, is letting go of some things that you've been holding on to. And sometimes that means crying and letting it out. Sometimes that means being able to be open to transparency and open to being vulnerable. When you're vulnerable, it allows you to open your wings and fly, really, because people can relate to your vulnerability. But when you don't share your vulnerability, you don't share how transparent you are, then other people can't relate, they can't connect, and they're never going to know who you really are, and you might never know who you really are. So let's go over those one more time. We have number 1, energy knows no better to go than where you place it. Number 2 is embrace where you're at and love who you are. And number 3 is, once we're consciously aware of our ego, we can then open ourselves up to being transparent. We can open ourselves up to truth, to finding truth. And when we say, I uncreate, delete, and destory everything that Tabby is across all time, dimension, space, and reality, it's meaning that I'm letting go of everything that's not me so that I can come into truth of who I really am. So you guys, I love you, and I can't wait to see people take this information and grow with it. These are my experiences, and I'm just sharing with you my heart. So if you like this video, please share it, please like it, please comment it, and I'm going to be making a lot more videos for you guys because there's so much more to share. So we'll see you on the next one, guys. Have a great day.